As we celebrate 100 years of our establishment as a leading educational institution for girls in this country, we get an opportunity to reflect upon the culture that Bishop Anstey High School has created for his students. According to the British Dictionary, culture is defined as the total of the inherited ideas, beliefs, values, and knowledge which constitute the shared basis of social action, and also as the total range of activities and ideas of a group of people with shared traditions which are transmitted and reinforced by members of the group. Bishop Anstey High School is certainly an institution which has developed its culture through a rigorous yet stimulating and supportive learning environment, which empowers every student to achieve harmony through the full development of their intellectual, spiritual, and physical potential. The school core values for students, namely spirituality, loyalty to school and country, integrity, commitment, and respect for all, produce women capable of managing and leading change, dedicated to community service and representing the model of good citizenship. I am proud to call this great institution of learning my alma mater. This school, which obviously was my first choice, has been a tremendous agent in my spiritual and emotional formation. It is even a greater privilege for me that I have had the opportunity to serve as a teacher for the past 21 years. Weekly, at morning assemblies, students are reminded that within them lies something powerful, yet to be discovered, and eminent only to those who will choose their course wisely, as the many high achievers and scholarship winners who grace the halls from year to year have done. The remarkable thing about a Bishop Anstey student is her will and determination to succeed, and her drive to overcome the many obstacles and challenges faced by students at the ordinary level as well as the advanced level of study. These skills are determined through the 5 or 7 years that are offered at the school. Scholarship is actually more about the struggle than it is about the reward itself and the ability to overcome many challenges. It is the tenacity with which Hilarians hold to their values that set them apart and make them a wonder today. There is something about this school that builds tenacity. Perhaps it's the words of our motto, non sine pulver pama, not without dust the palm. I believe that the full meaning of our motto, encapsulated in the words of the New York Times best-selling author John Maxwell, which states, "Between the dream's inspiration and its manifestation, there's going to be a lot of perspiration." Yes, there is something about these hallowed walls and the Anstey tradition that produce young women who are overcomers. At least for me, one of the main messages that I have taken from this occasion of our anniversary is that I have a divine appointment and purpose, and that it is not by chance that I have had the opportunity to attend and work at this prestigious school. It is God's will that we are Hilarian. It is by God's hand that each of our students attended such an Anglican school which provides an education for the development of the whole person in an environment of godliness and good learning, according to our founder, Bishop Henry Anstey. It is not by chance that any of our students have the opportunity to be nurtured by a culture of excellence and to work towards a vision which speaks to a rigorous regime of academics, a stimulating and supporting learning environment, an atmosphere that strives to empower every student to achieve harmony through the full development of her intellectual, spiritual, and physical potential. Our most prized goal over the years is to produce women capable of managing and leading change, dedicated to community service, and who represent the model of good citizenship. The achievement of our students prove that this institution has not only obtained its goal of supporting scholarship, but also that of nurturing leaders, women of worth, and thinkers. This institution has always been about producing individuals who lead and not follow. The path to scholarship is one that facilitates self-discovery. It is our hope that the Bishop Anstey High School students realize that they are queens with a kingdom to rule and with enemies against their identity to conquer. It requires leaping over mountains of anxiety. Hence, at every service, students are encouraged to cling to such God-inspired words as in our school's reading, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." Philippians 4:6. Scholarship entails defying straits of fear and navigating rivers of doubt. It demands using all your resources in order to break free from the enemies against your purpose. We acquire these resources every time we sing the words of our school song. There is no discouragement shall make him once relent, or no goblin nor full field can daunt his spirit. At Bishop Anstey High School, we teach our girls to guard their minds against hindrances when we reflect again and at another school reading, Philippians 4:8, which states, "Whatever things are true, whatever things are honest, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things." Through the many school hymns, readings, rich traditions, daily operations, and teamwork between teaching and non-teaching staff, the school have provided over the last 100 years and continue to provide its students with the essential tools for building tenacity, the resources needed to make their way to the promised land, whatever God has put us on this earth to do. It is evident by the many achievements and experiences of this school that students adopt a spirit of sacrifice from day one. I found that the words of poet William Arthur Ward encapsulate the kind of attitude I have seen demonstrated by the Bishop Anstey High School student as she journeys to excellence. Believe while others are doubting. Plan while others are playing. Study while others are sleeping. Decide while others are delaying. Prepare while others are daydreaming. Begin while others are procrastinating. Work while others are wishing. Save while others are wasting. Listen while others are talking. Smile while others are frowning. Commend while others are criticizing. Persist while others are quitting. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be part of this school's administration at this time, a time that we celebrate 100 years of excellence, 100 years of producing the evolutionary woman. Congratulations to all of our stakeholders as we prepare to continue this great work the next 100 years and beyond.